We're excited to be here at Babington Technology in Oriskany, New York, working in a joint exercise with the Air National Guard and the National Guard. The disaster relief mobile kitchen trailer behind me has been the primary mobile field feeding component to this exercise. We've been feeding about 1,000 meals a day for 7 straight days, breakfast and dinner, and it has proven to be a big success.
You want more chicken or more ribs?
This is Lieutenant Colonel Tim Bonk, and he's going to speak a little bit on behalf of what we're doing here and why we have the trailer behind us.
We are here for a Homeland Response Force exercise evaluation. It's a relatively new concept that's been in the works for several years. The New York and New Jersey Guard are both here at this point, and what they're doing is being evaluated on their Syracuse response, which is a chemical response environment for anything that would be radiological, nuclear, biological incidents that would occur in FEMA Region 2.
And then we've been feeding the exercise for about 7 days. We'll be feeding 7 days. And we've been doing approximately how many meals a day, do you think?
We've been averaging probably a little over 400 meals a day.
Okay.
You know, both breakfast and dinner, and
right.
the troops get a heater meal or an MRE for
Right.
lunch.
And then the idea is maybe to use a system like this on the exercises or actual deployments when a HERF may be deployed or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's more flexibility beyond that, but I think that's a very functional possibility. Is the HERF is typically about 500 individuals plus the support staff that would
Right.
possibly have to get the HERF out the door.
Right.
And with that, I mean, this is really a perfect venue for feeding that number of
Right.
people out in the field.
The biggest thing that we've been able to notice in this versus the classic spec kitchen is the noise level's a lot lower, the heat's been a lot better. Normally we're trapped in a tent that gets very steamy in there, not a lot of release. And here it breezes through, everything's pulled up through the ceiling fans. As far as noise goes, these things are pretty much whisper quiet. The only thing we hear is the water boiling and the sound of the person working next to you, which is great for communication. And we've been able to push out a lot of food very quickly. We've been hit with a few different rushes throughout our first couple days here, and finding just different uses for all of the equipment has been huge. That's pretty much, you know, the biggest thing is just we can put out a lot of food a lot of different ways out of here, and that's big because we have a lot of limited space as far as just ovens go, but with tray ration heaters and heating food throughout the sink, and just the flat top grill has been very beneficial for us, and it's given us a lot of great training.
Very good. This unit's very good, like to feed soldiers when they're out in the field. Instead of transporting food from one place to another, you can always cook it on site, and just makes it more easier for everyone, especially the cooks, to get everything done. Very quiet, doesn't make any noise, none whatsoever. Gets everything done very efficiently.
This trailer is actually really good. One of my favorite things is that you can play music out of it, so you wash the dishes and you're actually enjoying it as you go. It's very useful. Very useful. I like it. So far, so good.
So, Colonel, how do you feel that this system is performing with the exercise this week?
Well, based off of the response from the senior airmen that are actually operating it, short of your first day spin up and learning basically learning the new tool you have in the inventory, the response has been phenomenal from the troops. Absolutely easy to use. The technology, the burner is probably a little bit over their head at this point, but with the support that you folks provide and the capability that they already have just from their general feeding knowledge, and it's performed well. I've had no problem putting meals out. Really, capacity-wise, we could probably increase it without any problem. It's just it's a matter of numbers, that's all.
Right.
But it's really performed very, very well for us, and quite frankly, they love it.
Okay.
So,
Great. Well, thanks again.
Right. Thank you.
I appreciate it.